Round Rock, Texas held its third annual Pride Festival at Centennial Plaza on June 1st. Austin American statesman and KVUE reporter Tony Poletsky gave the opening remarks.
It is such a pleasure to be here for this momentous day, and how lucky are we that the calendar fell to celebrate Pride on June 1st, the first day of Pride Month. So thank you all for being here.
And Round Rock Mayor and friend of the show, Craig Morgan, proclaimed June National Pride Month in the city.
Whereas the city of Round Rock accepts and welcomes people of diverse backgrounds and believes a diverse population leads to a vibrant community. And whereas Round Rock Pride was founded to celebrate the diversity in our community and provide a place for all to gather in safety, acceptance, and love. And whereas we believe our diversity makes us stronger, and that by sharing our talents, ideas, and dreams, we all become better people. And whereas the third annual Round Rock Pride Festival will take place on June 1st, 2024 at Centennial Plaza in downtown Round Rock, now therefore I, Craig Morgan, Mayor of the City of Round Rock, Texas, do hereby proclaim June 24th as Pride Month in the city of Round Rock, Texas, and encourage all citizens of Round Rock to celebrate Pride Month for the rest of the month of June. Proclaim this 9th day of May, this was read at the city council meeting then. Proclaim this day June 1st of 2024. Craig Morgan, Mayor of the Round Rock. Thank y'all for having me and allowing me to say a few words.
And Representative John Busey of Texas House District 136, which covers portions of Austin, Cedar Park, and Round Rock in Williamson County, delivered an official proclamation in support of Round Rock Pride.
I brought with me a resolution from the state of Texas. This is not from Greg Abbott, this is from the people of Texas. This is from people that believe we all are included here. But I will present that to them in just a little bit. But let me first by saying a few words to y'all. As you already know, LGBTQ Pride is not just about celebrating diversity. It's about affirming the inherent value and dignity of every individual. Pride events serve as crucial platforms for fostering acceptance, understanding, and equality for all members of the LGBTQ plus community. When we come together for events like this, we send a powerful message of love and solidarity to those who may still face discrimination or prejudice simply for being who they are. Pride is a month of joy, but it started as a protest.
Education, entertainment, and community engagement were hallmarks of another amazing year. Now let's get the show started! Welcome to the What's Update's special coverage of what we're calling Round Rock Pride Year 3. All gay, all day. I'm Xander. Let's get started. We're kicking off our special Pride coverage by including some good news for a change with our ongoing segment, Good On Ya. The up-and-coming new social media platform Threads is celebrating Pride Month in its own minor but heartfelt way. The site's like system is usually a simple clickable heart to show one's appreciation for a post. However, in celebration of Pride Month, using this feature will now briefly change the heart to a rainbow flag, while simultaneously releasing a burst of multicolored confetti and streamers around the post.
I love confetti! Confetti's awesome.
Confetti's awesome, let you eat it.
Don't eat confetti, Craig, damn.
It's on the ground and it's right there with my face.
Anyway. It's a small gesture and a nice way of demonstrating how this burgeoning new platform shows appreciation for its diverse array of viewers and users. Diversity and pride were on full display at Centennial Plaza on June 1st. Mistress of Ceremonies Extraordinaire, I'm a Hoot, kept the show moving with music from DJ Riche and a traditional tribal performance from Siva Ori Polynesia. RuPaul's Drag Race Season 8 and 9 contestant, Austin's very own Cynthia Lee Fontaine, headlined the entertainment, with additional performances by the Austin Gay Men's Chorus, the Southern Ladies Social League, and the 14-year-old Austin area native Queen Kiki. Pride 2024 was packed with amazing drag performances by Simone Jewel Riviera, Maxine LaQueen, Xtra, and Louise Fatale.
Oh, she's just Xtra, baby. She's a lot. I actually grew up in Round Rock. So I was born and raised in Austin, went to Round Rock ISD. So 10 years after graduating from high school, getting to be a part of the queer community that I wish I had as a kid, it's amazing for me. I left Texas for college. I went to Columbia College in Chicago, and there I kind of found what it meant to be gay and what it meant to be queer, and that kind of led to going out into the wild nightlife there. And then before the pandemic, I moved back here to be closer to family, and I kind of just brought that and involved it with my Austin background. She just got married like 10 days ago, so I'm
Mazel tov!
This month I'm kind of taking a little break from drag to focus on being a little bride and just like a newlywed. So yeah, before that I've been doing it every week, 2 times, 3 times a week, but I also have a day job. It's boring, it's terrible.
Oh God. Yeah, you're right. I can see why you'd much rather do this.
I will continue doing drag as long as it serves the happiness that it started with, and I think that comes in waves, and I think that's what longevity is about, is rediscovering your love for passions, and I'm excited to find all those passions as I move forward with art.
We're the Weird City Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. We're 21st century queer nuns. We educate, advocate, and raise funds for the LGBTQ community here in Central Texas. I'm Sister Serena Severe. Well, I've been a sister since 2017, and our house was formed in 2012.
Wow.
Yep. To promulgate omniversal joy and to expiate stigmatic guilt. So we're part of the larger Order of Perpetual Indulgence. We're 57 houses on 4 continents. We were founded in San Francisco in 1979.
Woohoo!
Yep.
And do y'all do this for charity or for shits and giggles?
Both. We raise funds for charity, but we like to shit and giggle along the way. Well, we've been to several local prides, but in 2024, a lot of our rights are under attack. And Austin might be a safe little bubble, but not everywhere in Central Texas is quite as full of a feeling of safety. And so we wanted to come out today to make sure that other communities in our area know that we're here to help them in any way that we can. To all the organizers of Round Rock Pride, this has been a very well-organized, orderly event, and we've had a good time here.
Everywhere you look this month, you see all the colors of the rainbow. You can even show your true colors in Florida, buckaroos. But only if they're red, white, and blue. Governor Ron Ride Me Big Cowboy DeSantis has declared the state's so-called Freedom Summer from May 27th through September 2nd that no rainbow lights will be displayed on Florida bridges. Of course, it's only coincidental that these dates overlap the celebration of Pride Month, and the DeSantis administration insists that Florida continues to be, quote, the freest state in the nation.
Not if you're a snake.
Yeah. And offer not valid for gays, lesbians, NBs, bis, pans, trans, and non-Cuban immigrants.
And snakes.
Yep. Meanwhile, back in Round Rock,
over 100 vendors showed up to the 3rd annual Round Rock Pride celebration. Dell Technologies, IKEA, The Kind Clinic, the Texas Freedom Network, Williamson County Democratic Party, ACLU of Texas, and many more were on hand to entertain and educate. Finally, after 2 years of relentless badgering, there were 3 booths selling funnel cake, thanks to the Herculean efforts of Round Rock Pride President Ben Hilliard. We gave Pride founder Richard Parson the business for not getting it done sooner.
No, it feels so good. I can't tell you how good it feels. Because we are so fortunate. You know, Ben Hilliard is like a godsend. And not only is Ben the present of Round Rock Pride, but he is the future of Round Rock Pride.
He's just crushing it.
That is what makes Round Rock Pride so successful, and I'm proud of it, is the teamwork. We don't know what Sharon does, how she does it. We don't understand Sharon. I don't think she is. I think she's an alien. It's not normal the amount of work that woman can do and always wants to do more.
Yeah.
So I'm putting an hour, which scares me. I can barely find my keys in the morning. So we have the most amazing team. We really do. I know I had the idea, but the idea is just an idea until you get people to make it happen.
You have a baby, you raise your baby right, and you let your baby go into the world. That's
Right.
you're just a proud papa.
You know how it goes.
I do indeed. All right, darling. Well, you know we love you, and that we are always happy to talk to you. And we're going to do this again next year. So
Fantastic. Looking forward to it.
all right.
We'd like to thank Richard for his tireless dedication and dauntless spirit on behalf of Round Rock and the queer community. Around the state, queer issues continue to impact Texas politics. After breaking with her party by supporting a ban on gender-affirming care for minors, a Houston lawmaker found herself primaried by a queer union organizer and kicked to the curb.
Good.
Texas Democratic Representative Sean Theory previously served 4 terms and mostly sided with Democrats on major issues, but her anti-trans vote was enough to turn nationwide LGBTQ+ groups against her. Her primary opponent, Lauren Ashley Simmons, defeated Theory by a massive 65 to 35% margin.
Damn.
I know, right? You know, I have a theory. Looks like Representative Theory will soon transition into a former legislator. Her new pronouns will be was, were.
Bye, female.
Fuck it, bitch. Oh.
The good people of Houston are there for the queer community, and the city of Round Rock has shown its support for a 3rd year in a row.
Community participation once again far exceeded organizer expectations. Everywhere you looked, people were celebrating the diversity in our community and providing a place for all to gather in safety, acceptance, and love.
Hi y'all, my name is Ben. I am the president of Round Rock Pride. My purpose is to help Round Rock celebrate Pride. So I got involved by reaching out before the first Pride to Pride on Instagram, but Richard didn't really have anyone leading it. So I was like, well, I want to do more than just help the day of. I want to help all year. So we just went and made it happen. It worked out well this year because we actually have more vendors than we did last year. And we're not utilizing the amphitheater, and we're not utilizing the parking lot either. So it works out.
It's working.
Everyone you need to talk to and everyone you need to know, because he has all the connections and he knows everyone. And now in this position, I try to do more of the stuff on my own versus relying on him. Because I'm trying to grow and learn and do more, do better. And just reaching out to Parks and Recs, working with the city, working with the Bacchus Center, the fire department, the police department, the health department, TABC, the list goes on. Definitely bigger.
Okay.
Grows every year.
And
next year we'll have 2 stages.
okay.
And then maybe close off more streets. We've talked about a parade. Of course it just comes with fundraising and sponsorships, but I think it's awesome because it's not like Austin. It's not like other big cities. It's very small town feel. Just in the little plaza, everyone just coming out, having a good time, and keeping that small town feel to it.
Speaking of community events, after previously canceling a conservative group's April reservation for a similar event, the city of Fort Worth granted permission to use a taxpayer-funded community center to spread anti-LGBTQ+ nonsense during Pride Month. The event, called Protect Kids, is hosted by Latinos United for Conservative Action and co-sponsored by Tarrant County Citizens Defending Freedom and the Texas Coalition for Children. They claim to teach parents how to protect kids from LGBT ideology and the social contagion of transgenderism.
What's that?
Just fucking great. Now, the MAGA crowd, well known for their complete disregard for science and reason, have diagnosed transgenderism as an STD. Pro tip for anyone attending this event, make sure to roll the condom all the way down to your neck. Everyone will be a lot happier that way.
They're gonna suffocate, that's funny!
I can't wait. Shut up, Craig. From fake doctors to fake patriots, the recent state convention of the Texas GOP released its platform and plan for the next 4 years. This malicious manifesto includes such highlights as decrying gender-affirming care as child abuse and calling for parents who provide such to be criminally prosecuted, referring to same-sex or non-standard parents as, quote, subjecting a child to the loss of their biological father or mother.
What a bunch of horse shit.
They didn't eat them.
It gets worse.
Yeah, okay.
Also, opposing all LGBTQ plus anti-discrimination laws, describing drag queen story hours as predatory sexual behavior, and many more colorful anti-color commentaries. Brought to you by the same parents who signed their kids up for Boy Scouts and Vacation Bible School. Be sure to try the Kool-Aid. And now, back to more productive usage of public spaces.
For the second year in a row, the What's Update and our production company, PlanetX Abstractions, were thrilled to be added to the list of vendors supporting this amazing event in our community. While manning the PlanetX booth in the Alan R. Bacchus Center, Xander, Bridget, and Tia Linda guided vendors and attendees to the cool-off room to escape the heat and humidity, and find their way to an IKEA-sponsored crafts room for kids, a reading space sponsored by the Round Rock Library, a first aid area monitored by Street Medics Austin, the green room, and the VIP lounge for performers. Round Rock Mayor Craig Morgan stopped by for a short interview.
Let's start with our 3 standard questions: who, you, what, do, and why.
So my name is Craig Morgan, and I'm the mayor of Round Rock, Texas, and I do it because I love the people in Round Rock.
All right. So this is the 3rd Pride Fest that we've gotten in a row in the city of Round Rock. Can you tell me more about the process that went about with this?
Sure. Several years back, Richard, sat down with me and asked me about, what we could do with regards to having a Pride. As I told him, I don't just represent a few of the people, I represent all the people. And I said, let's organize it, and gave him the okay to do it. And he sat down with some city staff just to work out the dynamics of everything. And look, they don't really need our assistance. I mean, you've got sponsors, plenty of sponsors out there. And it's just, it's actually grown in the last 3 years, quickly on just what they've done. It's nothing that we or myself has really ever done.
So given the 3 Pride Fests that have gone on over the years, what hurdles have you run into in the past with setting all this up that now don't really come up as much?
Sure. I'll be honest, I didn't ever have any hurdles when the first one started. I think that there's definitely hurdles for the LGBTQ plus community, but hurdles in the sense of operations and getting it going. You gotta have people out there that don't believe in it, and they'll say what they're going to say on social media. But that's what we've gotten to be in America, is that you can sit and yell on social media at each other, and if you don't agree with something, they can yell at you and hate you, and vice versa. And so we try not to do that here. We try to keep that out and that noise out, and I think it takes people to sit down and learn things. Richard and I have a great relationship. He always is very thoughtful in coming to us about things or anything that they're going to do, and I appreciate that. And all our festivals that are very community oriented are growing at a rapid pace because I think people enjoy being around people.
I have noticed that over the years, like say the first year you did have those 2 wackadoodles off to the side spouting Bible verses. Then you had the second year where there was a few agents provocateur trying to start things throughout the entire fest, but now it doesn't really seem like we've had any problems thus far.
Sure.
Knock on wood and all.
Right.
So, aside from what you've accomplished thus far, what things would you like to achieve for Pride in Round Rock in the future?
Well, I think you just continue to let it grow and let them have their, let the LGBTQ plus have their festival, and it's going to continue to grow. And a lot of our festivals have gotten so big they've had to be moved out of downtown, and so that's always a potential. I love keeping all our events in downtown, but sometimes we just can't because they just grow at a rapid pace, and this one keeps getting bigger and bigger, and there's safety issues with any group of people in downtown, and so we have plenty of police out, and we have it for all our events, and so
Veterans for Equality.
That's right. So.
Right. Well, Round Rock City Mayor Craig Morgan here. Everybody, thank you for your time.
Thank you. Always.
Speak of the devil, and in he rolls. That's what gets the crowd today.
Yeah, that's funny.
In an unsurprising move for the rolling blunder, Greg Abbott is still campaigning for a statewide voucher program that would dump millions of taxpayer dollars into private, parochial, and homeschool funding. After 4 failed attempts in the last legislative session, old shitheel on wheels has found a new way to terrify parents: queer teachers. However, in a surprisingly refreshing move, Abbott's hate campaign is hitting a roadblock within the Texas GOP itself, as Republican candidates and incumbents oppose the plan due to it defunding the public school system and prioritizing wealthier families that could afford private schooling in the first place.
Assholes.
Alright, wait just a medic-picking minute here. This racist Roomba is trying to pour millions of dollars into rich people's school systems, this time by making the parents scared of gay teachers? Newsflash, fuckoid, everyone's had a gay teacher at some point. For the non-Abbott educated viewers out there, even if you didn't realize it or somehow missed the semi-obvious presentation, at least one teacher in your academic career was somewhere on the queer spectrum. I guarantee it. That one social studies teacher who always had a stellar fashion sense and spectacular presentation style, he was probably queer. That pre-cal teacher who had that strange flag tucked away in her coffee mug with the rest of the pilot G2s, she is also queer. Don't even get me started on all the girls' PE coaches, theater directors, and art teachers out there doing the job every damn day. Like, fuck, man. Even Plato, the ancient Greek philosopher and foundational thinker in Western philosophy, had a gay teacher. By all accounts, Socrates is queer as the three-eyed moose.
That's pretty gay.
For the Gen Xers out there.
That's Canadian gay. That's super gay
That's
Canada
super gay.
style.
That's metric gay.
So... wow,
That's
really?
37 metric rainbows right there.
Jesus Christ, Craig. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. Quit trying to drag gay teachers' names through the dirt because you'd prefer to get homeschooled by Uncle Touchy and taught how God created the Remington bolt-action rifle to fight the homosexuals. Go back to the drawing board and workshop some more convincing bullshit, you homophobic hillbilly.
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 Hilliams. I hate him.
Fuck ass man.
Alright, let's wrap this up. Shut up, Craig. Let's wrap this up.
Located 15 miles north of Austin, Round Rock is one of the country's fastest growing cities. Money Magazine consistently lists the city as one of its best places to live, highlighting the area's outstanding public school system and business support network. From job opportunities to community events, good schools, and an award-winning park system, Round Rock already has it all. And now, thanks to Richard Parson, Ben Hilliard, Mayor Morgan, and the wonderful and supportive people of Round Rock for our 3rd year in a row, we are proud to have pride.
Oh hey, thank you so much for joining us for this very special episode celebrating Pride Month and the amazing people that make Round Rock Pride possible. Big extra special thanks to Richard Parson, Ben Hilliard, Mayor Craig Morgan, and all the performers and vendors who showed up to make Round Rock Pride a huge success. Also, big squishy hugs to Tia Linda for braving I-35 traffic to represent the show and PlanetX. Remember that love is love and y'all means all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and as always, it is what it is.